up, what up?
Jacob the O.G, baby. What's going on with you, kid?
Everything good.
Yeah. Harlem, USA, baby. Harlem 70s.
Yeah.
Harlem 70s.
Yeah. Yeah, back in the days, they changed it to the Schomburg Library. But back in the day, there was a regular library that black people used to come when they come from wherever they come from to study shit and to get jobs or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? But now it's the Schomburg Library. The Schomburg Library is for black research. You understand what I'm saying? I done did my black research in there. If you really want to research black African history, this will play a part. The Schomburg Library played a part in the Renaissance, the Harlem Renaissance. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of people, I'm going to tell you the facts, right? A lot of people don't know where the name Schomburg come from. They think it's a Jewish person. But the name come from a Puerto Rican guy. He was Puerto Rican. He never talk about no Puerto Rican culture in this library. Talking nothing about African history. His name is Schomburg. Schomburg, he was a Latino. You understand what I'm saying? He was a Latino, and he brought the truth out. He wasn't lying about nothing. And this library, if you want to research something, they got historical facts in here. Historical facts in this library, which you could learn from, which you could absorb, and be on top of your game. If you're in college and you doing an essay or whatever, you come here and get your information. You come right here to get your information, right in the neck of Harlem. And that Schomburg's like a Jewish last name, but the guy was Puerto Rican, from Puerto Rico. You understand what I'm saying? And he was doing his thing. And he was teaching people history. He was teaching people knowledge. He was teaching people about their culture. You understand what I'm saying? I'm born and raised in Harlem all my life. This is the foundation with the Renaissance, the black Renaissance. This is where people went here to study, to learn their history, to learn whatever. The niggas going to school. When they go to school and they have a research class, they come here. They come right here, the Schomburg Library. You understand what I'm saying? Come right here to the Schomburg Library. You understand what I'm saying? You'll get an understanding of all this. You understand what I'm saying? You want to know about the Moorish history, all you got to do is come here. You want to know about how the Moors took over Spain for 800 years? Come here, you can find out. You get all your answers, all your questions will be answered in here. You got any questions? Come here and research it. You understand what I'm saying? And research everything. You feel me? Right here. Dapper Dan did a event here. I went ahead to see Dapper Dan at his book signing. You understand what I'm saying? At his book signing. It's closed today. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I was here. You know, Dapper Dan had his book signing right here. Everybody come in when they want to study black history. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we do. The Schomburg Library opened up in 1905. So that's crazy history right there for black people here coming up north, coming from everywhere, for people in Harlem, learning what they learned in Harlem. 1905. That's when the Schomburg Library opened up in 1905. You understand what I'm saying? People walk past it because people is not culturally incented to study certain things, to bring them knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? For me, as an individual that born in Harlem all my life, you understand what I'm saying? I seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. Because I'm brave. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not scared of knowledge. You got a lot of people that are scared of knowledge, scared of power, scared of everything. They even scared of their own self, you understand what I'm saying? But the whole focus point is to know about your history. Without your history, you can't be no good future. Lennox Lounge, where Lennox Lounge used to be at. They put the bank here. I don't know why they even do that. They started gentrifying everything in Harlem, man. They started doing a lot of crazy stuff in Harlem. I don't know what's wrong with it. Great historical places was replaced by this. You know, I'm not really understanding. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not really understanding. Why would they change up certain things to put this here, to replace Lennox Lounge with this? You feel me? Yeah, man. I'm in front of. This used to be Dapper Dan place where he used to sell his clothes at right here. You understand what I'm saying? You know, he ended his contract with him, so he's no longer here. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, this used to be Dap spot right here, man. I used to come here and fuck with Dap, man. Mess with Dap. You know what I'm saying? Nigga gave me a bucket hat, a scarf, you know, looked out and everything. This is Dap, you know, Dapper Dan is the king of fashion, the king of Noblemania, Dap is Noblemania king. You understand what I'm saying? Dap doing his thing. Dap's doing his thing. I give him credit, you understand what I'm saying, up to him. You know, he's still doing his thing, still up here. You know what I'm saying? This will always be a historical spot because Dapper Dan had once owned it, ran it. You understand what I'm saying? Gucci gave him a paid situation, paid partnership with them, where you know he was a partner with Gucci making this streetwear. You understand what I'm saying? And he made luxury streetwear. Dapper Dan made luxury streetwear. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, just the same way he was doing this shit on 125th Street when he first came out, before they shut him down. But right now he did the legitimate thing. They can't shut him down. They couldn't even touch him. So he blew up, got his name out there, got his brand out there working, everything like that. But now, I want to go back in the days, in the 70s, 71, what streetwear was. Streetwear was, we had some fly, nice jeans on, we had the croquettes on, the suits, the fly ass sneakers on, and just bullshit regularly. And the reason we wore that in the daytime, because we were hustling. We was hustling. We was pickpocketing. We was snatching money bags. We was going downtown to Macy's, stealing clothes and everything. You understand what I'm saying? But now, at nighttime come, when we come back uptown, we'll usually go to the tailor shop. Mr. Tony's on 125th Street. Ari's on 125th Street. Then you had the Japan House on 86th Street, downtown in Amsterdam Avenue, where we were getting our clothes made at. So once we got our clothes made, we'll go in there. We'll either got something in the cleaners, we'll go get our clothes out the cleaners once we make money and get fly that night. We are switched up. You understand what I'm saying? But don't let you think that streetwear started with all these new designers, because it didn't start with them. It started from a humble beginning of us back in the days being in the streets of where we were and looked as sharp in the daytime to go hustling. We had to have sneakers on to run from the police. You understand? We had to have jeans on, so we hiding somewhere. We won't care if our shit get ripped or dirty. You understand? So we didn't care about that. So but in the daytime, in the nighttime come, nigga, we was getting material. We were getting our clothes out the tailor-made shop, or we were getting our clothes out of the cleaning. You know what I'm saying? Our clothes would consist of pepper silk suits, silk suits. You understand what I'm saying? Shadow stripe pants. You understand? And half our stuff was tailored from a tailor. Cause back then, if you was fly, your shit be tailor-made. You understand what I'm saying? You know, we go get our own material downtown, Delancey Street, downtown 14th Street. We want some pepper silk pants. Nigga, we buy the pepper silk material, we take it to one of the tailors. We either take it to Ori or we take it to the ones downtown. The Chinese was the cheapest, so that's why we went to the Chinese, and they was real good at making clothes. They was very much good at making clothes. So that's why we did that. Because if you was really fly, you was wearing tailor-made stuff. Just like we got some brothers on 124th Street. It was Dahu, Rahim, and another brother. Them dudes was the best till tappers in the whole city. Them niggas used to wear number tailor-made everything. Then, a lot of times, you go to floor shop, get your shoes, or you go and buy you some Playboys, the Playboys. You understand? Playboys was in. You understand what I'm saying? Then we used to switch up and we used to get the blahs. We used to wear with our tailor-made pants, the blahs, the alpacas. You understand what I'm saying? We had the Italian knits. We was wearing with our tailor-made pants and Playboys. Then we'll go to floor shine. And get some floor shine. Or we go downtown and get some shit out of Layton's, Phil Thornfield's. The blah shop was selling the blahs with the alpacas. They knitted up in different colors. The shit was fly. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see the pictures where my people posted. This was back in the days was people was fly. You had to be fly. If you lived in Harlem and you born and raised in Harlem and you know about our status in Harlem, you couldn't come out the house if you was looking dirty. That's why mom dudes always used to try to keep you clean, because people was trying to clown you if you came out the house messed up. If you came out the house messed up, you came out the house like a bum. You understand what I'm saying? You wasn't nobody. So that's why niggas will hustle, steal. Motherfuckers go to the grocery store, pack bags just to stay fly. You know what I'm saying? That's our motto. Stay clean in Harlem. That's our motto. You couldn't come out the house. Niggas wasn't coming out the house. People wasn't coming out the house if they was a bum. They had to look good. You feel what I'm saying? They had to look real good. That's what it is, man. In Harlem, we had a code. You had to dress. You had to dress good. Then if it's a riot jumping off against these other people, you had to participate. Otherwise, you couldn't come back on the block. You understand what I'm saying? And the majority of people, 90% of the people stay fly in Harlem because that's in our blood. That's in our bloodline to stay fly, stay dressed to impress. You understand? So we was here before anybody got here. You understand what I'm saying? This was here for people that was black descent, black American descent. Nigga, we was staying fly. We were posting up on corners. You know what I'm saying? We was looking good. You know, the whole thing, we had our girls out there looking good and everything. See what I'm saying? So it's all good, man. That's what we doing. You know, I want y'all to realize, man, history tell a lot about us. We fell from our history because nobody's taking pride no more to dress up. Nobody's taking pride to dress up. Nobody wants to dress up no more. Everybody just want to run around looking regular. You understand what I'm saying? And like, you know, regular said niggas ain't wearing suits no more, but a lot of my stuff is just a part of how I dress and how I form my stuff. Because I really don't like designer stuff no more. I might wear a designer belt, Gucci belt, you know what I'm saying? But I would wear those Louis Vuitton, all that stuff like that, because let me tell you something. Anybody got no clothes, when they put your stuff, what they do to you, you buy all that stuff that stamped with their logo. What are you doing after you buy it? You still making them money. You still getting money because you advertising. You doing free advertising. Oh, you got Gucci on. You know what they do? You know what they do? That brings in more customers. So when different people with a different elevation of money, or they feel with a different elevation of money, they take you to the back. They make you a suit without all that logo stuff on it. Always remember that. They always have the back rooms where they fit you and get you material without them logos. The logos is only for you to advertise their stuff. If a dude see you with a fly Gucci suit on, and you got that, nigga ain't got to ask you. It's a Gucci. They'll run down to Gucci and look for that. You understand what I'm saying? Just like Gucci shoes with all them C's on it, with G's on it, Gucci. Nah, that Gucci shit, they use that for you to that's free marketing for them. But the real ones, they think got the money to pay for them, they take them in the back room and suit them up. Once they suit you up, you understand what I'm saying? You don't have no Gucci emblem on it. In the back tag might say Gucci, that's it. Other than that, nah, because them people who's like that, regular people like regular stuff, they go in the offices. They ain't going to the office with all that Gucci stuff on, with symbols on it. You understand what I'm saying? Nah, they going with a regular suit on. You got the regular suit coming in there, but it's fly, it's tailored. Like a Baroni suit. You go to Baroni suit, they ain't got all that monograms and everything. Man, monograms is played out. All that stuff written on your clothes is played out now. You just have something regular. You understand what I'm saying? Regular. A silhouette, and it's regular shit. But anyway, make a long story short, man, this like, look at me, I just got this on, this something regular. But I'm not gonna be wearing no whole Gucci suit. You Gucci down, nigga. You looking like a clown from downtown with the Gucci on. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody don't want to look like a whole luggage set walking around. Nah. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man.